49ers, with a very young but very talented secondary, forced turnovers. The 49er offense is led by number 16, Joe Montana. And he has two very talented wide receivers. Here is one, number 88, Fred Solomon, who's found a home in San Francisco. The other one is number 87, Dwight Clark, third-year man from Clemson. And those two will test the young Dallas secondary today. San Francisco against Dallas. Whoever plays Dallas, particularly this year, 1981, has to be concerned about number 33, Tony Dorsett. 49ers no exception.
No, and Bill Walsh says we have to stop Dorsett, but for a different reason. He wants the Cowboys to be in a shotgun. He wants to see that because he has Fred Dean, who he just acquired from San Diego, who's a great pass rusher. And Fred Dean will come in on passing downs, and Bill Walsh said he'd love to see him in the game a lot today. So let's kick it off and find out what's going to happen.
And, John, we expect a lot of fireworks at Candlestick today. That is Raphael Septien. You remember the Cowboys humiliated San Francisco last year by the score of 59-14. Septien will kick off. Famous Amos Lawrence is one of the deep men. The other is Mike Wilson. That is Lawrence. Number 20, the speedster rookie from North Carolina, fumble. Scramble. Not sure yet.
Yep. 49er ball.
And that ball could have changed hands 5 or 6 times down the bottom of that pile. 49ers offensive machine has Montana at quarterback. Patton and Cooper, as we mentioned, the runners. Wide receivers, and very good they are, Freddie Solomon and Dwight Clark. The offensive line, and they have their work cut out for them, John.
Especially that left guard, John Ayers, against Randy White. Bill Walsh feels that's the biggest key to this game.
That was Solomon in motion, and this is Cooper moving to his left. That's D.D. Lewis out there trying to take up the blockers and make the tackle, but Cooper swirls upfield for a 49er first down, or very nearly. No score here. Opening minutes of this football game with San Francisco on the move.
That Philadelphia's a class team, aren't they? They find a way to win every time out. Injuries, nothing seems to bother them.
They just squeeze you a little bit. That's Solomon in motion, and Montana drops. First down. Again, it's the tight end, Charlie Young. He's down at the 5. About 2 yards shy of a first down. Charlie Waters and Mike Downs took him down.
Tom Landry looked like he was thinking, geez, what's happening to this football team?
Especially in the first quarter. It happened last week in St. Louis. Second and goal for the 49ers. Solomon in motion. Here's Montana looking. Solomon, touchdown.
The 49er fans are happy on that one. They started going inside with the run, and then Joe Montana said, let's fake one in there. I'll come out on a quarterback bootleg and find Freddie Solomon in the end zone.
Ray Wersching, and Montana will hold. That is something we didn't expect. Wersching's been hurt. He's used to Montana. And it shows 7-0 San Francisco as you look. Referee Jim Tunney.
Here it is again. Now watch the fake. See, he fakes the trap into the middle left, rolls out, and that's an option bootleg. Finds Solomon in the end zone.
7-0. Pat Summerall with John Madden at Candlestick Park in San Francisco. The 49ers break on top. They lead Dallas 7-0. Wersching to kick off. That is James Jones. No. That is Ron Fellows. Fellows to about the 28. Here's the Dallas offense. Danny White, of course, the quarterback. Dorsett and Springs. And Butch Johnson and Drew Pearson, the wide receivers. The offensive line, and it's a good one. Donovan, Scott, Shaw starting at center again. Rafferty back to guard. Cooper and Billy Joe Dupree to tight end. Here's White looking. And White loses the football. Down he goes. Hit from behind. 49ers obviously saying, we got it.
Dallas is saying they have it. That's another one of those things where that official has to dive in on that pile.
49ers have the ball at Candlestick Park with 10:01 left to play. They lead 7-0. Solomon winds up with the football wide open. Here's Dwight Clark. Walls made the tackle. Solomon, you'll remember, was a quarterback in college.
That's right, and we saw him working as a quarterback yesterday. He's the third quarterback.
Cowboys have the blitz on. It's Waters. Man wide open. Solomon at about the 10. First down, San Francisco. They look good.
They did. And they're getting deep. Last year in their passing game, they were throwing a lot of dump-offs. That one was a 27-yard reception. But now watch this again. Here's why Joe Montana is a quarterback. Watch. The safety blitz, they pick off Waters. He gets to the outside, has time, and when Freddie Solomon has time, he will end up wide open. Look at that. He tried to tightrope, couldn't keep that right foot in.
49ers have it right at the 10-yard line, first and goal. They already lead 7-0. Davis barrels down inside the 5-yard line to about the 3, right at Randy White. Mike Downs made the tackle.
I'll tell you, the 49ers are really pulling everything out of their playbook, haven't they? They started to play passes, the fullback running. Watch this, big Johnny Davis. This is why they got him from Tampa. They want him to run that thing right up the middle, a little trap there. Geez, he just lost his feet. That could have been a touchdown. That was very close.
Very good execution by the guard and the center. Ayers pulling. Second down at the 4. Montana 6 out of 7. Paul Hofer into the end zone for San Francisco. It's 13-0 49ers.
Look at Tom Landry. He's talking to his defensive coaches over there, and he's saying, we have to get back in this and control this. Now watch Paul Hofer. Starts up the middle, little counter. They get Too Tall Jones to the inside. That was a great block by Keith Fawnhorst. And then Paul Hofer was able to take it to the outside and into the end zone. But geez, did Fawnhorst do a job on Too Tall Jones?
Did he ever? Montana holding. Wershing. 49ers lead it 14-0. Boy, they rolling.
That's it. Look at Too Tall come to the inside. Hofer's able to bounce out, walk it into the end zone. And the Cowboys are down 14-0, and they really haven't even gotten warmed up yet. They've had, what, 3 plays?
That's all.
Tom Landry was looking at that play chart to see if he could find something to get out of the hole here.
Dorsett tackled almost for a safety. Almost. 49ers think they have it. I haven't seen a signal as yet.
There's no signal, but it looks like his knees did go down inside that end zone. Nope. The officials are saying no. They put it about on the 1-inch line, it looks like.
Dorsett did a heck of a job just to get it out of there.
You know, of course, again, coming out, it's like going in. You have to get the ball over the line. You see right there? No, he's out. See, he has the ball just out over the line, I think.
Very close. That is the final score, 37-35. Those of you who watched that Ram victory at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, the 49ers have overwhelmed Dallas so far. They lead 14-0. This is Pat Summerall with John Madden as Danny White throws outside. Drew Pearson had it and dropped it, and if he had hung on, he had a lot of places to go.
This is going to be interesting here, Pat, whether they rule that a reception and a fumble or an incomplete pass. Because I think if it was a fumble, that could be the 49ers ball down there. It is.
They say he caught it. Last year it would not have been a catch. This year it is, and the 49ers have it. Rodney Lott picked it up.
Watch this now. He's coming out. He just wants to get the ball out of there. He had pressure right in his face. Pearson does catch it. Look, he does have it. As he started to run, the ball came out behind him in his left arm.
Good block out front by the 49ers offensive right guard, Randy Cross. Third down, 49ers. Third and goal. Earl Cooper and Paul Hofer, the backs, will seem to indicate he's going to throw. Montana rolling. Montana just shy of it.
Oh, that's one of those spot things, Pat. They aren't going to give him that touchdown, but that was awfully close. Montana, you know, being a quarterback, they don't want to dive and hurdle. Now, here's a big play for the 49ers. 14-0. See, here's the option. It was an option pass or run. He sees the thing. Now, watch right here. He doesn't want to dive in. He wants to get down. Now, again, that ball has to get across the goal line. The ball has to break the plane, and it didn't look like it did from here.
Indeed, I think you're right. Tom Landry, again, bewildered by what's going on. 49ers going for it on 4th down. Montana, the quarterback. He has the big horses in there. 49ers signaling touchdown, and it is. Johnny Davis got it in.
Yeah, we talked earlier, and that's the reason that the 49ers acquired Johnny Davis, is so that he could block at short yardage. And look at Tom Landry. He is upset. But Johnny Davis did the job that they wanted from him. Watch it here. Now, the big thing down here in the goal line, the Cowboys have to stay low. You see everyone's down there low. They try and dive over the top to get him, but Johnny Davis is just too strong.
He's bigger than most of the Dallas linebackers.
That's it. They just bounce off. He keeps the momentum going, and again, the ball has to break the plane.
Wershing makes it San Francisco 49ers 21, Dallas nothing. We have a minute and 14 seconds still left in the first quarter. Springs and Dorsett. Fake to Dorsett. White out of time. And intercepted by Lott. The 49ers' first draft choice picks up Danny White. And the Niners going for more and more.
I'll tell you, he's some kind of athlete, that Ronnie Lott. He's a special player, and it was a great choice by the 49ers when they picked him in the first round from USC. Watch him here. They start in motion. You see, we see Pearson there. He gets bumped. It's a zone defense. They're all back there in the zone, just zoning the area. Now the ball's going to be thrown, and it goes right by him to Ronnie Lott.
Montana has Solomon in motion, and he'll look for him. And does. Emerson Walls on the tackle. Montana hits Solomon very near a first down. Cincinnati continues to play well. Fourth quarter score 34-19 there. And here at Candlestick, that's the end of the first quarter. And believe it or not, the score is 49ers 21-0 over Dallas. San Francisco 21, first and goal at the 5. They lead Dallas 21-0. First play of the second quarter coming up. Inside handoff to Johnny Davis. Stopped by Bruce Thornton, but he got a couple.
You know, Pat, today's the first sellout that the 49ers have had this year, and these fans are getting their money's worth, aren't they?
And 24-0 San Francisco with 13:34 left in the first half. The 49ers looking like an awesome machine at the moment, and Dallas looking nothing but confused.
Hey, Fred, that's a nice job on that block back. White's coming back.
Pat Summerall at Candlestick Park with John Madden. 49er bench.
That's Bob McKittrick, the offensive line coach. He's talking to his offensive lineman, and he was telling him that's a good job staying with Randy White when we run away from him.
One setback. But that's a dangerous one. Number 33, Tony Dorsett. Pearson goes in motion. Out to Drew. He's going to throw. Wide open is Tony Hill. Dallas touchdown.
tell you, whatever it takes, Pat. That's the second time that we've seen a wide receiver throw in this game. The 49ers did it once, and now they do it. Now watch here. We'll see the motion. You see come out here. Now watch White. He comes back like it's a screen out here. And we see Pearson stop. He's looking for Hill. He finds him in the end zone. He's deep for a touchdown. Ooh, that was a great catch. That's not a bad throw by a wide receiver. You know, they have a tough time getting that ball out there sometimes.
And don't forget, though, that Drew Pearson was a quarterback in college at Tulsa, as was Solomon at Tampa.
That's right. We used to have a tough time throwing those things when they wore stickum. We used to practice out all week and try and do it in the game. We couldn't throw it because they had stickum on.
Raphael Septien with Charlie Waters holding. And Dallas tightens things up just a bit in their first offensive moves of the day. 49ers, however, still lead 24-7 with 3:59 left in the first half. This is 40 yards away. That'll get there. Hits the upright, no good. He had plenty of distance. Hit the upright and bounced away. That's the end of the first half. Wershing dejected at the moment. Maybe he should have looked at the goalpost, John. He didn't hit any hash marks. That's the end of the first half. The score, San Francisco 24, Dallas 7.
Well, I'm not surprised about the offense the 49ers are showing. Bill Walsh has always had a good offensive scheme, and Joe Montana has really improved. I'm surprised at how the 49ers defensive line is handling Dallas's offensive line.
Well, I think Eddie had something to do with that, didn't you? In the trades that you made and picking up Fred Dean. That has to be a great pick.
John, I think Fred Dean's been a great acquisition to the ball club, and our club's starting to reach maturity.
Well, you know, how about, talking about acquisitions, how about Jack Reynolds? What has he done for your club?
Jack Reynolds is the key to what's happening right now so far today, because he's such a strong, real strong veteran that I think that he's helped the young kids on our team.
Well, you've done a great job. O.J., who's the best back in the NFL? One cent.
Oh, that's a tough question. There's so many good ones around, but I think Mr. Campbell down in Houston is still the man.
Okay, play coach.
O.J. and Ed, thank you very much for stopping by. Good to see you.
Montana starts off with a play pass. He's looking downfield. He has to come off. He gets Cooper. Now watch Lewis right there. Misses a tackle, and then Earl Cooper can get the first down.
Here's another fine punt. Ron Fellows can't field it again. He didn't touch it. He didn't touch it.
That was very close. No, yep, they're saying that he didn't touch it, but that was very close to him. He looks like he's thinking about it. He's looking up. He misjudges it. He reaches out. It's like a hot potato. He says, I don't want to touch that thing. He didn't.
As always, some very tricky wins here in Candlestick. Fellows backed away. 49ers have the football, their own 22-yard line, 1st and 10. They lead 24-7. Earl Cooper and Ricky Patton behind Joe Montana. He's had a good day. Will throw on first down, and does. Could be gone. White, Clark. That is all she wrote.
Fake to the left, throw out here. Here, now watch right here. Now Walls misses a tackle, and then it's just a sprint into the end zone, and we see Dwight Clark wins that sprint. He's a big guy, and he can also run.
He made a good move when he was almost cut off from the sideline to cut back to the middle of the field and get away from those guys. Bill Walsh gotta be ecstatic about things going on right now as the Cowboys trailed San Francisco 31-7 in the third quarter. Dean goes up the middle. They do block him this time. The pass is picked off by Ronnie Lott. And that's all she wrote. Touchdown 49ers.
I'll tell you, you're talking about a couple people controlling and changing a defense. I think we're seeing that here today. You know, that That's the 4th touchdown that the defense has scored in 3 games for the 49ers. It's a big difference in this team. Now watch Lott. He's playing a zone out there. Receiver falls down. He's right there ready for the ball. Ron Springs fell down. Lott was there waiting for it, and he takes it into the end zone. Little move there at the end. There's White. Boom, touchdown. Fumble doesn't count. Once you get it across the goal line, it's a touchdown.
Ronnie Lott still got the ball.
49ers didn't have a holder out there. They had 10 guys out there and needed to hold it. Worshing would have had a drop kick it.
It hadn't been done in a long time. Worshing with Montana holding. And good. 38-7. San Francisco over Dallas.
We saw Dean come up the middle. They double-teamed him that time. Springs fell down. Lott gets the ball all over.
There he is.
He's still getting the congratulations.
Again, it's Bruce Thornton next to White on the right side of the Dallas defense as they show blitz right away. Loose is Dutton. Also loose is Dwight Clark again. San Francisco first down. Everson Walls had a long day today.
He sure did, and he didn't have a safety in there. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be Cowboys. Today, I guess mamas would like their babies to grow up to be 49ers. Tom Landry looks like he can't believe this.
I remember once before they were up in Minnesota and just got wiped out just like this. They went on to get into the Super Bowl.
You brought up that Thanksgiving thing, which is very interesting in the Dallas Cowboys.
We'll talk about that in a minute, John. It's 1st and 10 49ers. Hand off Earl Cooper. Chased by White. He gets away from White. It's 38-7. Candlestick Park. 49ers ahead. Let's go to Brent Musburger in New York. And as John Madden was saying, Brent, just a minute ago, those Vikings, a very mysterious team, but they seem to be in the playoffs more often than not. There's Harvey Martin over on the sideline. He's got a Charlie horse. That's why he's not playing. Here's Montana looking for more. He's got some more. That's Clark. Another San Francisco first down. Up near midfield.
You know what
Excuse me, John.
Excuse me. You know what the 49ers have done? Last year, they used to drive deep and then work underneath. This year, this game, they started going deep. You know, loosen up that Cowboy defense, and now they look like they can either go under, north, or deep. You know, again, now watch the pass protection here. We talked about this earlier, that they had to be able to control that front line, give Montana time to pass. I'd like to say they've done that all day, and that's one of the big reasons that they're ahead 38-7. They've offensively controlled the line of scrimmage.
And they have another first down. Solomon in motion. Montana gives to Hofer. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Again, it's Randy White on the tackle. Helped by Bruce Thornton.
Look at all that stuff that you need to keep a team going. You keep them together. That's for the coach. That Maalox. See, now, if you're, you know, a player, a fan, you use the regular stuff, but the Maalox Plus, that's for the coach.
Montana under pressure finds Earl Cooper. Fumble. Bounce, picked up, and dropped. 49ers, I think, got it back. Oh, when it's going right, you got it right. Solomon makes the recovery. The Cowboys had a shot at it. But San Francisco keeps it. Freddie Solomon.
I think the Cowboys had a couple of shots at that one. The ball bounced right into one of the Cowboys, and he fumbled, and it still looked like they had another chance. Freddie Solomon still down on the play. Now we'll watch it here again. They've really done a good job of pass protection. Montana can move a little. He hits Cooper. He has control of the ball. As he gets hit, it bounces out right there. He really didn't have control there. Oop, kick it a little, step on it, and then Solomon ends up with it.
High in San Diego, 24-24 is Montana. Looks to throw, has his tight end Charlie Young. He slips down, or he might have scored again. Young with a 49er first down inside the 10 to about the 7.
Watch this again. They're still controlling the line of scrimmage. The 49ers are still doing the job of pass protection. Montana is. There's Charlie Young. He's man-to-man on Charlie Waters. He gets a step on him, and that's all it took.
49ers sellout crowd at Candlestick. Looking for more. Lawrence will get this one. He made it look like a walk in the park.
He did, and you see the first one there to congratulate him was number 62, Walt Downing. He was the right guard who pulled out and led the interference for him.
And again, give credit to the fullback, Johnny Davis. Another great block by him.
I'll tell you, that'll really add to this team. You know, the Johnny Davis, the blocking. Now watch, here we watch Davis. He's number 38. He gets the block there. Now watch 62 right out there. He gets the little block there. And then Amos Armstrong is to the outside.
It'll be Wershing. Montana holding, and Wershing putting on some more icing.
Here we go again. Now watch. Now there's Davis in there. He's following Walt Downing to the outside, and he walks in.
45-7. 49ers 45, Dallas 7. The Niners going for more. Lawrence drops it, picks it back up, drops it again. Dallas picks it up. Benny Barnes has it, and Benny's off to the races. It looked like it'd be more than 45-7. Now it's going to be 45-14. That might be presumptuous. Septian has not kicked the extra point as yet, but Dallas with 8:07 left to play has just scored on that fumble recovery by Benny Barnes.
Benny Barnes is happy on that, and Bill Walsh is upset on the sideline because even though you had the big lead, you don't like to see sloppy things happen like this. The fumble, a bad handoff, Benny Barnes picks it up. No one is close to catching him. Go Benny.
Dennis Thurman trotting along behind. Charlie Waters will hold for Raphael Septien. 45-13 the score at Candlestick. Septien hasn't missed an extra point all year. Waters down. Good hold, good kick. 8:07 left to play here. And the 49ers just have overpowered Dallas today. There's no other way to say it. They lead 45-14.
And the 49ers will have to run one more play, and then that should be it.
Ought to be. 49ers will improve their record, so it still equals that of the Los Angeles Rams. They'll be 4-2. Rams 4-2 after today's victory over Atlanta. The Cowboys will be 4-2 and falling one more step behind Philadelphia. Atlanta's 3-3.
That was Randy Cross there congratulating Fred Dean. It was good to see that Randy Cross was okay.
He had, they said, a mild concussion. That ought to do it. Bill Walsh has to be ecstatic about his team's performance today.
Yesterday he said he felt that they could do it. You know, he felt that maybe for the first time they could match up against the Dallas Cowboys.
Indeed they did. They overmatched them.
He was right. Very prophetic.
40. Excuse me, John. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that guy Fred Dean sure had a day.
45-14 the score at Candlestick.